Good evening, everyone. You've tuned into Sakshi Money Mantra. Nenu Karunya Rao, and like every week, Malli oksari me meekosam market lo ongoing trends gurinchi, మీ పెట్టుబడులు ఎలా చేయాలి, ఎలా పెట్టాలి, దాని strategies గురించి and insights about investing దాని గురించి మాట్లాడడానికి ఒక fresh market voice తో వచ్చాం. అండ్ ఇవాళ మాతో జాయిన్ అవబోతున్నారు ఏకే ప్రభాకర్ ఫ్రమ్ IDBI Capital. మిస్టర్ ప్రభాకర్, మాతో జాయిన్ అవడానికి చాలా చాలా థ్యాంక్స్.
Thank you.
Okay, so first things first, earnings season మొదలైంది just 2 days ago and tech earnings focus లో ఉన్నాయి. నిన్న మేము చూసాం చాలా అడ్వర్స్ రియాక్షన్ వస్తూ టెక్ ఇండెక్స్ మీద అండ్ టెక్ హెవీ వెయిట్స్ మీద. ఇవాళ కూడా ఇన్ఫోసిస్, HCL టెక్నాలజీస్ ఎర్నింగ్స్ కి రెస్పాన్స్ మరి ఎక్కువ పాజిటివ్ గా రాలేదు. గైడెన్స్ కట్స్ కూడా చేశారు వాళ్ళ రెవెన్యూ గ్రోత్ లో. సో వాట్ డు యూ థింక్ లైస్ అహెడ్ ఫర్ టెక్ స్టాక్స్?
The IT stocks are not going to post anything great, till FY25. So one more year of pain is there, but valuation wise, these stocks are becoming attractive. Now, maybe the growth which we saw previously will not happen, but they are growing. That is what we need to understand. And when the stocks are not performing, the earnings catch up is done. So I think one has to whatever panic you get, you need to buy slowly and have 3 years view in IT. You will make money. So in bad times you buy, in good times you enjoy the returns. That is more important.
But if tech stocks low, if somebody wants to invest right now, what will be your advice? Should they look at heavyweights, which are services companies, IT services? Should they look at consumer technology? Should they look at mid-cap stocks? What kind of, how to approach tech?
There are few mid-caps, which is not corrected. We covered new gen and it is almost double. Today also in the exchange, there is a notification that they have won about 60. So they are winning. Small companies are doing great and they are winning orders. So I think if you want to buy new gen or BS Soft or any tech companies which are small in size, they are doing great. Big companies, if you want Infosys, after the results, we are still positive. Infosys is a great buy. HCL Tech valuation wise, there is a gap. So any correction would be an opportunity to buy. We like Tech Mahindra. It will not report anything great, but we have a change in management. We need to play a change in management in a very big way.
So tech lo appude invest cheyali, eppudu long term horizon undi, at least 3 to 4 years, right?
Yes, you have to invest for 3 to 4 years. You should not look at next 1.5 years. It is going to be a painful period.
Prastutanga valuations you are happy with. This is a good time to buy.
Yeah, this is the best time to buy. You can do it as a SIP also.
Okay. In fact, SIPs, I was just going to talk about SIPs because mutual funds lo chala strong ga మేము చూస్తున్నాం inflows వస్తూ. So right now, given how the market has been uncertain, volatile, do you suggest buying or investing in SIPs versus directly in stocks?
No, I have a different view. I will tell you one small data. We are near an all-time high. You have Russia-Ukraine war. You have Israel-Hamas problem. You have hundreds of problems, but market is near an all-time high. What are we talking about? Today also there are stocks which are up more than 10%, more than 5% of the stocks are there, more than 5-6%. So the market is moving. It is index which is not moving. So if you are a stock specific person, you have to be in stocks. Angel One, you talked about result. Angel One came with a result. Wonderful result. They are paying you 12 rupees dividend. And it is an interim dividend. So if they pay 24 rupees, the dividend itself is 2.5%. So there are companies and they are saying they are number 2 in broking. They have started a wealth management unit recently and they are very positive on their growth and almost more than 50% client acquisition they have done, overall client. So and the con call is wonderful, the way they want to go ahead. So when markets are doing good, there are market related stock which should do very good. So Angel One is one example. JM Finance, If you read the dailies, there is a big ad saying we are 50 years. And, out of almost, the 50 or 60 issues IPO which has come, 50%, more than 50% JM Finance has done it. No,
Yeah.
so there is an opportunity, and you talked about SIP. If SIP is doing good, people are collecting money in mutual fund scheme, then HDFC AMC, UTI AMC, no, Nippon AMC should do good. So no, there is always opportunity in market.
So not only mutual funds investing, కానీ mutual fund companies లో కూడా మేము invest చేయాలి. Asset management companies are also looking good.
Yes, they are doing good. Nippon AMC, the dividend yield is more than 4%. No, so they pay huge dividend because they don't need to reinvest the profit. They for them, whatever, everything is covered there. So all the UTI AMC also dividend yield at one point of time was 7%. So you are going to get a deal, dividend yield plus you will get return. So if, for a person who is looking at margin of safety, this is the best place to be.
All right. Okay. But I just want to bring you back to the mutual fund conversation. I mean, markets me cheppinattu all-time high low night. Lot of NFOs are coming into the market, and lots have been released, and there are a few lined up in the coming weeks as well. So how should one look at it right now? Because on one hand, some people say that some people are asking the question of, is it time to book profit or part profit in mutual funds, whereas new NFOs are also entering? Should you look at that? Maybe take out some of your profits and invest them in newer offerings. How should you approach the current situation as far as mutual fund investing is concerned?
No, that is a very difficult question. I'm not the right person to answer. I'm a pure equity guy. So I track, equity, mutual fund is beyond my, understanding also.
Okay, no worries. But let's talk about results season. Tech, of course, may choose to now play out. But this time around, what is your sense? I mean, there is a lot of optimism for Q2. Brokerage reports, where brokerage reports now, news reports, etc. They all are betting on Q2 earnings for a good recovery to come by. But మీ అనుసారంగా ఎక్కడ ఏ పాకెట్స్ ఆర్ ఏ సెక్టర్స్ ఈసారి అవుట్ పర్ఫార్మ్ చేస్తాయి ఆర్ కుడ్ బి స్ట్రాంగ్ ప్లేయర్స్?
So chemical can surprise on the positive side. We came with a chemical report, and in the month of September, many chemical prices have started to move up, and the higher prices are sustaining also. So we feel, today also many of the chemical stocks have started. This move can be sustained. Previously, China was dumping in India. Now that dumping has come down, and there is a huge demand internally, and that is where the prices have started to stabilize. So we feel, chemical as an industry will do very good. Textile as an industry will do very good. We met few management of textile. They said, demand is very high, and somebody who is doing garmenting, there, people are more happy, if they can backward integrate and forward integrate. And textile like Gokuldas Export, KPR Mill, and Arvind are few stocks which looks very good in that space.
Okay, all right. We've seen a good resurgence and a very strong move in realty index as well. Multi-year highs they get a trade out on the realty index. What do you think is driving that optimism? Is it purely a valuation game, or are there actual serious fundamentals also in place? And should people look at buying realty even now after the run-up?
See, reality, people are giving lot of data, very important as data. So there was a report on RERA. RERA was introduced in 2017. And there is an article which says that after RERA introduction, the deliverables, the people who build properties, the deliverables is almost 86%. So previously, not even 50% was delivered. Today, 86% of whatever is built is delivered. That is what data is saying. That means RERA has changed the whole scenario in reality. That is the re-rating there happening. And whatever sales is happening, the premium property sales are so good. Now you check latest data which is coming out from Loda or DLF. If there is a property about 10 crores, it is selling within minutes. So more than low cost housing, the premium housing is selling like, so fast. Now, even in if you take passenger vehicle, no, your SUVs are 52% of the total passenger vehicle sales. So premiumization has played out well. So there we like, DLF, Loda, Oberoi, Godrej property, which is there in premium housing. So that is more important. If you want a mid-size, then Kolte Patel and Ashiana is also there. But premium housing is something I'm very positive on.
Okay. So does that also apply to other segments? Meet chepper auto sector lo kuda premiumization trend. Auto and not only 4-wheelers but even 2-wheelers lo premiumization trend play out avutundi. Even non-discretionary or jewelry, etc. So does that apply to other consumption baskets, or is realty going to be the biggest beneficiary?
No, everywhere, premiumization has a better margin. So there was one statement made by, Bajaj Auto chairman. He said, if Eicher Motor alone can make total two-wheeler profits, other two-wheeler put together, the profit after tax, Eicher is making, then we also want that cake. So premiumization is something, everybody is looking at. That is where, everybody has introduced, bigger CC vehicle in two-wheeler. When it comes to other thing also, premiumization is playing out very well. Let it be Titan. You talked about jewelry. There is a, Kalyan Jewelers is all-time high. Senco Gold, which is based out of eastern part of India, that is also doing good. I think valuation gap is huge. So this stock also, if you are looking at 3-4 years, this can double. Senco Gold can double.
All right. So going into the festive season, any picks that IDBI Capital would like to share with us before we let you go?
See, NMDC is something which looks very attractive for me. See, they have expanded their capacity, and they have been masters in mining. And NMDC steel has gone away. So whatever mining has more than 50% EBITDA margin, and now with their enhanced capacity and iron ore prices being stable, I think huge dividend payout is possible in this year, end of this year. So we expect a huge dividend that is going to play out. So if you want 25 to 30% return in next 1 year, NMDC is a stock to look at at this current valuation levels.
Okay. And going forward, apart from earnings, any other monitorables the investors focus cheyali lati track cheyali in the coming weeks?
The commentary is more important than the earnings. This is the past. What the management feels is futuristic. So that commentary is more important. That is something we need to look at. Automobile is one segment which is not done good. But I expect that segment to give some surprises, positive surprises also.
Okay, all right, Mr. Prabhakar, thank you very much. Mato matladanki me insights and market observations matoti ma viewers toti share cheyadanki. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you.